Hey guys, what is going on? This is Wrestlelamia back with another episode. Fastlane is just days away, so what will the WWE do to hype its PLE on Raw? Join us now as Wrestlelamia looks at the 2nd October edition of the Red Brand, as well as all the wildest wrestling news, stories, and rumors you need to know, including retirement closer than ever for John Cena, did Seth Rollins drop a hint about CM Punk returning to WWE, is Kairi Sane returning soon, and more. As always, we won't recap the matches, but look at the good, the bad, and the downright ugly. The good. Drew's magical apology. Drew has discovered the secret to any heel seeking redemption: make a magical apology where they are instantly forgiven for any and all heinous acts committed during their time as a villain. While effective turns usually require more than this, you can't fault Drew for questioning why everyone seems to be falling over backwards in forgiving Jey Uso after 3 years of helping Roman Reigns keep his world title. McIntyre's impending heel turn makes sense, as he reminded Adam Pearce that no one played the hero for him when he was laid out by the Bloodline. Having the Scottish Warrior annihilate The Miz by using the exposed turnbuckle, then feign forgiveness, was the perfect display of Drew's new attitude. Tommaso can talk. Tonight was Tommaso Ciampa's chance to show the WWE Universe that he's much more than a guy from NXT who had to dye his beard. Ciampa's time on Raw has been hit and miss, but tonight, the WWE let fans get a look at the man who dazzled viewers on the black and gold brand. Ciampa's fiery promo during his contract signing with Intercontinental Champion Gunther was so convincing, fans had to think, at least for the moment, that Ciampa was walking away with the title. Ivar is awesome. Another NXT superstar who got some much needed time in the spotlight was the Viking Raiders' Ivar. If the New Day can work tag team and singles matches, why can't the Viking Raiders? After Ivar's performance last night, it's a question the WWE needs to seriously consider. Jey Uso's backstage promo was fire. Plenty of strong promos tonight, but special credit to Jey Uso for a succinct but strong backstage promo and excellent build-up for Fastlane. Raw built up Fastlane well, adding a big match for the Undisputed Tag Team Championship while also raising the stakes for Shinsuke Nakamura versus Seth Rollins, thanks to Nakamura clobbering the champ with chairs to ensure Rollins won't be 100% when he makes it to Fastlane. A strong main event. While the WWE's build-up for Tommaso Ciampa was another instance of the company giving a mid-card talent a short string of wins to elevate him to look like a viable challenger, there's no getting around that Gunther vs. Ciampa was a strong main event that gave fans a closer look at Ciampa's wrestling abilities, provided a main event that didn't feature the Judgment Day, and set things up for a much-requested reunion. DIY reunion. What happened after the match was booked well too. Fans have been clamoring for Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano to unite as their NXT tag team DIY, and it looks like fans' request has been answered. Having Johnny Wrestling run in to save Tommaso from a post-match attack gave fans a feel-good moment that likely took away some of the sting of Tommaso losing. The bad. Shinsuke's synchronicity. Shinsuke Nakamura is more than the king of strong style, he's apparently the master of the grand illusion, as he produced a perfectly timed video that was synced to begin a 10 count every time he beat down Seth Rollins. The idea of Nakamura airing a video to distract Rollins and attack him was clever, but asking the fans to believe he somehow had it timed right was too much to ask. Imperium and Alpha Academy's teeter-totter booking. The WWE's booking for Imperium and Alpha Academy continues to baffle, as one week Imperium wins and the next they lose. Likewise with Alpha Academy, as the team has gone straight into the toilet and for no apparent reason. Is the WWE going with the awful always losing streak storyline and setting Maxine Dupree to turn heel and abandon them? The downright ugly. Nothing ugly, Raw was a strong show, despite some injuries throwing things into disarray. Check the news for more details. The WWE kept things moving and did a proper build-up for Fastlane. The only downside was that once again, Raw was light on matches. Retirement nearing for John Cena. Topping today's news is a report that John Cena may not be wrestling much longer. During an interview with the Sony Sports Network following his appearance as the WWE's Superstar Spectacle in India, the 16-time world champion revealed, "I'm leaning towards 50. I don't know how much longer I'll be physically able to do it. I haven't been here since 2006. This is the first time I've performed here. And as my career hits the 21-year-old mark, I didn't know if I was going to have another chance. People talk about wanting to win championships. I just want to spread the excitement that is WWE around the world, and for me to call it a career without stopping in India would not have been right. So I'm very, very glad to be here. It means so much to me. The recent Screen Actors Guild strike opened the door for Cena to return to WWE and not only make appearances to wrestle. Cena, who always seems ready to help the WWE when he can, has embraced this opportunity. Although it's unknown how much longer the strike will continue, it appears Cena is open to working more matches, and he could even appear at Crown Jewel if the stars are properly aligned. Nonetheless, there's no escaping the aging process. Cena is still in terrific shape, but it's easy to overlook the ravages of time and injury when a wrestler still looks so fit. It's important to remember that Cena also subjects himself to punishment as an actor in action movies, and that he may be beat up from his film roles as well as his many years in the ring. Cena's current run in WWE could be the last time the WWE Universe sees him in any kind of extended run. It could also be the last time they see him wrestle, as Cena seems committed to his film career and doesn't seem likely to take any unnecessary risks that would jeopardize it. Just when Cena decides to retire remains unknown, and if he does, it'll be interesting to see if WWE and Cena are able to find time to give him a proper send-off with a retirement match. Did Seth Rollins reference CM Punk on Raw? Did Seth Rollins reference CM Punk during his interview with Michael Cole on the 2nd October Raw? Fans are pointing out some comments from the world champion that they think may be a reference to Punk, and even a sign that WWE is bringing Punk into the company. Michael Cole reminded Rollins that he's been known as a manipulator and a puppeteer, then questioned whether Seth is being played by Shinsuke Nakamura. What makes this interesting is that some fans shared a promo from Punk's earlier career where he boasted, "This is my stage, this is my theater, you're my puppets, and I pull those marionette strings, and I use your emotions, and I toy with them, because honestly I get off on it." As Ringside News' H. Jenkins reminded fans, Rollins referred to himself as the best in the world last week, another way Punk likes to describe himself. Ringside News reminded fans of Rollins' feelings towards Punk. "A lot of fans are talking about an apparent CM Punk reference on Raw this week. We are told that Seth Rollins is one of many people in WWE who don't like CM Punk, so if that statement was intentional, then Triple H approved it and kept it out of the script." Rollins and Punk had a skirmish on social media at one point when Punk was working for FS1's WWE backstage. Are fans reading too much into these comments by Seth? WWE wrecked by injuries. Last night's Raw featured an unusual number of eclectic matchups, and according to a report from Ringside News, there's a good reason why fans saw several superstars they don't normally see. Raw was quite a show this week, but they had to figure out some issues before going live. We were told by a tenured member of the creative team that there were too many injuries that forced Raw to be rewritten Sunday afternoon and evening. It's unclear just who was injured other than Becky Lynch. The current NXT Women's Champion suffered a laceration during her Extreme Rules match against Tiffany Stratton at No Mercy, which led to WWE rescheduling her title defense against Tegan Nox. This led to Tegan taking on Chelsea Green. Kairi Sane returning soon? Last but not least, speaking about WWE returns, what about former WWE superstar Kairi Sane? It's well known that Sane is returning to WWE, and the most recent rumor was that she'd be back around November. Now, Better Wrestling Experience has Sane supporters buzzing, as he had this to say when he was asked about when Kairi is coming back. "Showing up soon." Does soon mean this Saturday at Fastlane? If so, will Kairi be there to lend an assist for her former tag team partner Asuka when the Empress of Tomorrow battles Io Sky for the WWE Women's Championship? Well guys, there you have it, Wrestlemania's look at the 2nd October edition of SmackDown, as well as the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know in wrestling. Be sure to leave your comments, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel, follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and I'll see you next time for some more wrestling content.